Hey Nuggets, welcome to Quick Chat. Today we are talking about shoes. So I recently got a question from a friend on Instagram that said, hey, why do people wear different shoes? Like, why does everyone wear Converse in the gym? What's up with that? So I wanted to address that today, and to my great surprise, I was scrolling through Instagram and there was a post about this. There was research done on the difference between a platform shoe and a flat foot shoe. So we'll get into that a little bit later as well, but for now, we're gonna kind of tell the difference because some people don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. So Converse, Vans, they're all a flat foot shoe. There's not really a platform on them. There's no elevation down here that gets smaller up here. It's all one platform across the board. Then we have, this is a very moderate platform shoe, but then we have shoes that have a little bit of a heel on them. So if you can see here, there's a little bit more of a heel. So there's gonna be a platform and it gets bigger up here, smaller down here. Then there's actual platform shoes or Olympic weightlifting shoes. This is a CrossFit style shoe. No, I don't do CrossFit, but in general lifts, I just like to have a little bit more of an elevation on my foot. You don't need that for everyone, but it can be beneficial, and that's what we're going to talk about. So a step up from this is going to be like a Nike Ramaleo. It's a real thick heel, and that's what Olympic weightlifters use. So CrossFitters usually use a little bit lower of a platform. So if you do multiple functional training or different kinds of training within your training program, then a shoe like this might be a little bit better than a platform, or you can get a platform shoe whenever you're performing your larger lifts, if you're doing cleans, if you're doing jerks, if you're doing mostly squats, deadlifts, and that kind of thing. And then you can always switch into this shoe. So really comes down to preference, and that's going to kind of cover what shoe might be best for you. As far as the difference between the shoes, like I said, it really does come down to preference, but the post that I saw today was relating to the activation depending on the shoe that you're wearing. So a higher platform shoe showed more activation within the gastrocnemius, which is going to be your calf. Opposed to whenever you're coming forward and you're in a flat shoe, you're getting more quad activation. So a lot of people thought that a platform shoe gave you more quad activation, but in reality, that's not what the tests are showing, though. That was just one study that was done, so there may be other studies out there. Just something that I found interesting while scrolling through my Instagram feed today. I try to follow very scientific feeds and different accounts that actually do the research, so I'll try to post that up there if I can get it up in the video. But other than that, the real purpose of a platform or a flat foot is going to be the difference in trying to balance you out so you can get more depth in your squat. So being able to get full range of motion and keep it centered the whole time, help you stay a little bit more upright. Whenever you're in a platform shoe, as you can probably imagine, if your heel is lifted up, you're gonna automatically tilt a little farther forward, and you can still put some weight into the heel without falling backwards. Where if you have a shoe like this and you're putting a little bit more weight in the heel, you know, it's easier to fall backwards because you don't have something that's pushing you forward. So it really comes down to preference. You know, some people don't have any issues squatting all the way to depth with a flat shoe. So hopefully this little bit of information that I covered will help you determine what you want to do. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning in to my Quick Chat.